today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Series 3 Predator 2 Elder Predator from NECA Toys. This figure sports the leader of the Lost Tribe, and it includes a flintlock pistol and a sword. Now, this Predator we saw at the end of Predator 2 starring Danny Glover, and that it was one of the most memorable scenes because he actually goes aboard the Predator ship, and in a sign of respect, the Elder Predator recognizes that Danny Glover's character is a formidable warrior and bestows upon him the flintlock pistol as kind of a nod to that respect that he has for him. This is definitely one of the most anticipated figures that we've gotten so far from the Predators figures from NECA Toys, and I'm really excited to finally have it. Flip around here on the back, and it says the Elder Predator is the ancient veteran leader of the Lost Predators, and he gifts Detective Harrigan his pistol as a sign of respect as the capable hunter and honorable warrior. So pretty much what I already said. You see the classic masked Predator from the first movie, and of course the Predator Hound from the more recent Predators film. His aliases are the Golden Angel and Grayback, obviously, because he's old. And his weapons include an 18th century flintlock pistol and a cutlass. Really kind of cool picture there on the side. So, yeah, I'm really excited to finally get my hands on this guy. So let's get him open and see how cool he actually is. Okay, guys, so here we have the Elder Predator opened up and out of its packaging. Now, one of the biggest problems that a lot of people have had for a very long time when it comes to NECA figures is that it seems that the quality, well, more specifically, the quality control is a little bit lacking. Now, that has nothing to do with the sculpt, it has nothing to do with the paint job, it has nothing to do really with the figure itself, just where NECA chooses to have their figures assembled. Now, that being said, having actually spoken to Randy Falk, one of the head guys over there at NECA, I am very happy to tell you that this very well may be the last wave of figures in that subpar quality control standard. They found out that the figures were really not being produced at a level that is as high as we're used to expecting from getting from the NECA company. So what they did was they changed warehouses, and they're having these assembled in a whole new place now. Unfortunately, though, a lot of people really kind of got shortchanged when it comes to some of these figures. Now, this is actually the third Elder Predator that I've gotten, and it took that long to get one that wasn't defective, I suppose. The first one had this problem. Now, all the joints, here we go, we're moving around, they work perfectly fine. They rotate, let's see, they're stiff. Well, alright, that one doesn't work too well, so pop that right back on there. When I was going through trying to break all these in, I'm very careful, trust me guys, I'm very careful when it comes to breaking in my figures. Typically, the best thing to do is hold the joint very uptight here, hold it and kind of push it in while you do it, and then bend it. If you just take it here and go like that, a lot of times, at least with these figures, they would snap. And that's exactly what happened with this arm. I was holding it very carefully, moved it, snapped right off. Now, I actually messaged Randy Falk, and he was nice enough to put me in touch with their customer service department, and he assured me that they would get me a new replacement figure. I told him that's fine, you don't have to worry about it, it'd be nice if you did it, but because I do reviews, I really wanted to get these out as quickly as possible, although it took me like a year to actually do these. So I would go out and just buy my own. And he said, that's fine, if you want to do that, that's perfectly fine, but we're still going to send you a replacement just because. And I thought that was outstanding customer service. So, this was the initial one that I had a problem with. Then came this one, and this arm broke off as well, and as you can see, this completely broke off. But that's not the only thing that happened. Yeah, his leg also broke off. So this was the second figure that I personally bought with my own money, and both of these pieces broke off. After that, I said, you know what? Screw this. I'm not going to buy any more. I'm going to wait for them to actually send me the replacement. And this is actually what I got. Now, this is a much, much better figure. In terms of its articulation, his head's on this ball joint, very similar to all the other ones, so you can get a full range of motion with that, although it feels like it's going to come off. Well, no, it's just a little loose. The arms rotate, they move in and out. I just knocked off his plasma cannon. Bends at the elbow, has a little ball joint here at the wrist, rotates all that stuff, both sides. Goes up and down, in and out, rotates there, rotates also at the waist, has a cut joint here at the upper part of the hip, has a cut joint here at the, well, mid to upper part of the thigh, and it bends at the knee. Now, the knee ones are still a little bit stiff, and I'm a little bit nervous about it, to be honest. And then the feet are also on the little ball joint, so you get a full range of motion there. The accessories with this guy, though, are absolutely wonderful, and I just noticed this. This is busted off of here, which that kind of sucks, but that's not that big of a deal. I can probably just glue that back on there, no problem. He comes with a lot of the accessories that we saw in the Predator 2 movie. Well, at the end of the Predator 2 movie, that's where this guy comes from. He's one of the Lost Tribe. He's the one that seems like the leader at the end, after the Danny Glover character wipes out the Predator that he's been battling the entire movie. Up first is this really nice kind of sword that you see him pull out and approach the Danny Glover character. I mean, very kind of cool, very nice detail, very old, very worn looking. The cool thing about that is he actually has on the side here, you can see he's got a sheath where you can shoot, well, sort of, if the other skulls aren't in the way, slide that right in there, and that's a very nice touch. In addition to that, he comes with this really, really nicely detailed, I believe these are called flintlocks. I'm not a gun expert, but you can see very nice worn look on here. I love this. This is just an absolutely gorgeous piece, and this is actually what the Elder Predator throws over to Danny Glover in recognition of beating one of his predators. So he kind of gives him his own little trophy, and that's nice that they included that here. I love this. And then really for that, you just kind of holster it right inside there where it looks like his, well, you don't want to do that. He'll blow off his junk. Well, assuming that's where the aliens keep their junk. I don't know. I'm kind of assuming. We all kind of assume that kind of stuff, that aliens and predators and things of that nature all are anthropomorphic. I think that's the right word. But again, just like all the other NECA Predator figures and just NECA figures in general, the detail on here is just absolutely gorgeous looking. Very cool head sculpt. I absolutely love the small details they put on here, like the little nose ring sort of thing. Different looking mandibles here where you have the kind of fangs sticking out here on the side. Just absolutely gorgeous looking. Very cool. All the detail on here. I mean, you spin it around here on the back. Again, very similar mold. A lot of these molds are just about the same. I mean, everything is pretty much the same. It's just kind of colored a little bit different just to give it a new look. Now, in terms of some of the other accessories, we actually saw this on the classic Predator. I think this is the same exact small animal skull things here. He's got a different kind of necklace on there as well. Really kind of cool belt, obviously, and then the sheath itself has kind of a bone set up right up on here. Just absolutely incredible looking. I love the way that this guy looks. Now he does come with his plasma cannon as well, you know, which has the up and down movement, and then this piece right here on the ball joint. Just kind of come around here, move his hair and stuff out of the way. It kind of pegs into the bottom here. Kind of a pain in the butt, and then you slide it forward and it tabs in, and there you have it. And I mean, just absolutely cool looking. I mean, really, how does that not impress someone? Now, without a doubt, this is definitely one of my favorite looking Predators. The Elder Predator just always really kind of resonated with me. In a very, very limited appearance in the actual movie, you got a good sense of what the Predators really are like. For a lot of time, they came across as kind of being monster bad guys. But in this one, we really see a little bit more to them, and really kind of discovered that there's an honor code amongst them, and it's nothing really personal. It's just in their species, they hunt, and that's really just kind of all there is to it. And I suppose we should kind of take the fact that they hunt us and they view us as worthy prey as kind of an honor, I guess. So in this particular wave, this is definitely my favorite of the three that we've gotten. And without a doubt, I would highly recommend adding this to your collection. Now, some people may have problems, like I said, with the quality control. Hopefully you're able to go my same route and get that resolved, because this figure really does deserve to be in a Predator's collection. So until next time, guys, I want to thank you for tuning in. This has been Optibotimus. I'll talk to you later.